Good morning and welcome to Anmaree's workshop. Um, this is my very first makes video. I have been sewing a really long time. Shout out to IS320, Jackie Robinson Intermediate School in Brooklyn, New York for the 1970s home economics program. That's where I started to sew. I had sewers around me, my Auntie Vaughn and my Aunt Hyacinth and my Aunt Winnie. They were all sewers, but we didn't have a sewing machine in the house. My mom crochet, embroidered, tat, all these things she learned from the nuns when she was growing up. But she would sew by hand, and not so much because she was busy working. So these are my July makes. Because I'm a caregiver now, I'm a retired school librarian. I have time to sew now. I've waited all my life to be retired and to be able to sew all day. I have sewed in garages, in basements, before school opened for kids, after school opened late at night. Other mothers know that you don't really often get a chance to create on your schedule. But I'm doing this make video to encourage people to sew and paint and create to enrich their lives. Because I know all of my children have their own ways of expressing themselves. Some sew, some paint, some play guitar, some play bands. Someone's a dungeon master. Some of you know what that means? Anyway, so I wanted to show you some of the things I made this past month. Now, there is no rhyme or reason to my sewing because I'm not going anywhere because of COVID. I'm not traveling. I'm not seeing my friends that much. I'm not going to parties. I'm not giving parties. So, therefore, I'm sewing. All right, so the very first one I want to show you is Vogue 1799. It's Rachel Comey. And I love this designer because I am apple-shaped, and she tends to make things that are designed for everybody. The rectangular people, the triangular people, the hourglass people, the V-shaped people. And I'm an apple-shaped person, so I'm kind of classifying myself in with the rectangular people, but I'm more like that rather than that. Maybe it's under here. I don't know. So this is the first Rachel Comey dress. All right, well, here she is. I did her in an Ankara Fabric. And I will insert the full picture over here of me wearing it. Absolutely loved it. Now, maybe most sewers won't tell you, but we make mistakes. I decided to set the pockets in the front rather than on the side, and then I put them in the front and the back of the dress. Other sewers know how these things happen. There's nothing more to say. It's a gorgeous fabric. It's a wonderful feeling pattern, very free. Her things look really boxy and large, but when you put them on, they're really flattering. So this is my first make. This is my second make. It is another Rachel Comey. It is Vogue 1798. I will include my full-length picture of me wearing it here. So I want to tell you something about this pattern. It is fully lined. For some reason, the Vogue pattern makers for summer made everything with lining or very long or long sleeve. I don't know where you live, but it's hot here in Jamaica. But look, still gorgeous. So Rachel Comey made this wonderful dress. I used an Ankara fabric, and it's supposed to have a gold band at the bottom. And I got this ski material from Mama Wata. I will link a link in the, I'll put a link in the box for their fabrics and such. And it was supposed to be lined. Now, the reason I'm telling you about it is I lined it with another Ankara fabric that I had from a long time ago. Now, when you wash your Ankara fabrics, or you choose not to wash your wax prints, sometimes you might find that the fabric is different. So this as a wax print was very stiff, equal to this, and I thought it was very, very firm and opaque, but when I washed it, it was see-through. So even though it was an Ankara fabric, it had a different texture. So I lined the inside of it. The dress essentially is reversible, because I feel if you make me line things or you give me too many facings, it's going to be reversible, because that's just how it's going to be. So this is a beauty of a dress. The sleeves alone, girls. No, don't, girls and boys. The sleeves alone make it a stunner. It ties in the back so it doesn't slip off your shoulders. And it's just stunning. I'm starting to be quite a Rachel Coney fan. My next make is this ZNZAKKA Store shirt, 1522. I had this beautiful fabric. I don't know what it's made of, but it's just gorgeous. And so I will insert the picture of me wearing it here. But lovely, easy to make. Well, there were some challenges. I put some braid in the connection between this cap and the sleeve. For a minute, I almost thought I had done it backwards, but that is the style. It comes down to a point on the inside, and it shimmers. It's a wonderful fabric. I wish I remembered. I know I got it at Joann's Fabrics, but it's just beautiful, especially with black leggings or a black skirt or black pants. Just gorgeous. Now this next dress is by Tom and Linda Platt. I'm a big fan of theirs. I have a lot of their patterns. It is 1691. I like them for their inventiveness and their clean lines and use of color. All right, and this fabric is from Melanated Fabrics. Mimi G and Brittany J, who are always trying to take all of my coins, all my money, but every single fabric that I work with is just stunning. And I will insert what this looks like on right here. Now, what I learned from this is the chevron at the side. It was quite a bit of a challenge because the repeat on these stripes was different than in the stripes. Hold on a minute. Back, sorry, I have a neighbor with an alarm. And so it took quite a bit for me to line them up. I was semi-successful, but the dress on, as you can see, is just beautiful. And Melanated Fabrics, don't miss them. Things are waking up here in Mandeville. All right, so my next one is McCalls 8090. Now, 8090, I did view B with the lace. Sorry about that. Battery went out. You know how it is. Anyway, so this is a luscious fabric from Mama Wati also. I saw it on Marcy Harrell's channel, and I had to get it. And the lace is from a company that ships to Amazon, and it tinkles, and I just think it's a wonderful summer dress. I will show a picture of me wearing it here. And super easy to work with, not 100% cotton. Don't make the mistake on this Ankara fabric. Ankara fabric comes in sometimes 100% polyester, just as vibrant, but a soft hand, no stretch at all. So you can almost say it's a woven, but it's not 100% cotton. There's a difference, and you have to check that when you're buying your Ankara fabric. All right, my next one is Vogue 9168. I am pretty sure it is still in the book. I could be wrong. I don't live in the United States anymore, so I haven't seen the book lately to see. It is a slip dress with an overlay, a lace overlay. And recently my daughter sent me in a fabric care package an unbelievable lace overlay. I'll show it to you. Alrighty. Here it is. Isn't it divine? This lace overlay was so beautiful. I was looking for just the right thing, and I think I found it with that pattern. I will show you a picture of me wearing it over here. It is in contention for the mother of bride dress. My son's getting married in November, and I've been trying different ideas on what to wear. Maybe you can give me some idea in the comments. I had a fuchsia Tom and Linda Platt off the shoulder thing. I don't think that's going to work because they've changed the color of the wedding, so I put that up. I have a few other contenders here. You'll see. But I absolutely love this. And my little covered belt that I'm so proud of. The tip, you can paint the little grommets and the tongue with nail polish to match your belt. All right, just a little help for sewers. I get tips from sewers all the time that change my sewing, and I've been sewing over 40 years. All right, so my next make is Vogue 1802. Once again, I have nowhere to wear this to, but sewing at this age is all about the fantasy, and maybe, if you sew it, it will come. Some COVID will ease, something will come for me to step out in this dress. So, I was going through the fabric store in Mandeville and came across navy's my favorite color. Navy's my favorite color. I came across this liquid navy with a black sheen on it fabric. I bought the entire roll, because I love it so. Here's the back with the bow. Mr. Givenchy would be proud. And this is the dress. This is what the dress looks like on. And I can't wait to have someone to wear this. It had pockets. I love a pocket. And I hope you like this too. My next make is Vogue 1657. It was into contention for my mother of the bride dress until I made it. It is made from this beautiful fabric from Melanated Fabrics. Mimi G and Brittany taking all my money again. The lining is made from a tricot I got from Mood Fabrics. I absolutely love it. You will see no picture over here because this is way too sexy for the wedding, unfortunately. So something's going to come up and I'm going to get a chance to wear it. It is stunning, the fabric. It's fluid. It catches the light. It's beautiful. It is the right color for the palette of the wedding, but it is not, unfortunately, a mother of the groom dress. These things happen in sewing. My next dress is McCalls 7744. An off-the-shoulder, beautiful little dress. I did view D right here. This lovely little orange one here. Alrighty, and I did it in another Ankara fabric. And it is just beautiful. It's the most. It's something I can wear right now. And there's a picture of me wearing it right there. Alrighty, lovely. A little short. You can put leggings on it for those who are a bit more modest. This is McCalls 8104. Lovely pattern. I've made it. My daughter has made it. I don't know if it's made for my body shape. It doesn't say so on the back. Maybe if it was a little bit smaller or a little flatter this way, but I'm an apple. So it's beautiful, but it doesn't quite sit on me right. But I made it in this lovely Ankara fabric that I got from Ping's Fabric in Mandeville, Jamaica. It's beautiful. There should be a picture of me wearing it right here. Maybe you'll see what I mean. All right, but it's lovely. If I don't wear it, I will find some lovely person who will wear it. This is McCall MP228. Not sure about that number, why it's like that. If there's another, no, it doesn't have another number. Let's see. No, MP228. All right, and what I love about this is it has a band that ties in the front, but not all the way around the back. And for an apple-shaped girl, that's ideal. I did it in this wonderful scuba fabric I got from ZNZAKKA Fabric. I doubt they have this. My stash is long and deep, and I can't remember exactly how long ago I purchased this fabric. But it's in a scuba. I thought in Jamaica it would be hot, but it wasn't. It was lovely, and I made it for my daughter Sarah, and unfortunately I wore it. And unfortunately, now it's mine. Sarah doesn't care. She wears my clothes anyway. This is McCalls 7727. It might be still in the book. I'm not sure. It is a kind of a high-low short dress, and I wanted to participate in that blocking trend that I've been seeing. I saw it online at Target. Tried to order one of those dresses. Yeah, good luck. They're all sold out. Didn't have my size anyway. And so here is my version of the blocking dress, and here's a picture of it here. I put the ties in the sides of the dress to kind of get that same effect where it's tied in the front, but it's loose in the back because I'm an apple, not an hourglass. But, oh, it's a stunner, and I love wearing it. I've worn it 3 times already, and you know this is a July make. This is Butterick 5362. Sorry, my stickies. 5362. I'm not sure if it's still in the pattern book, but it is a wonderful dress to make for summer, especially if you have a border print and you don't know what to do with it. That it's darker at the top, darker at the bottom, and if you're not like 5'9" and higher. So this is an Ankara fabric I bought from the house of Mami Wata, and it had a border at the bottom and at the top. It almost sews up like an apron. It has a vest. Sorry about that. Toot is a Jamaican thing. It had a border at the bottom and the top. I'm only 5'3", so it was perfect for me. You can also, in the pattern, add, like, stitch on a border, which I think they show it embellished with. You can do it. You can add rosettes and all different kinds of things to it. You can tie it in the front or in the back. And I have a picture of me wearing it right here. It's gorgeous and very cool, and you can wear it to different places. If you get a little jacket, you can wear it to evening church and things like that. I'm going to be making more of these. Really lovely. All right, I would love to end with my Simplicity 8658 hacking shirt. I'm wearing one, but I don't think I made this in August. They are my new t-shirts. They have raglan sleeves. I have sloping shoulders, and they fit like a t-shirt on me. They have 85 million finishes. Swallowtail, flounce, all sorts of possibilities with this hacking shirt. And so also the little bit of fabric it needs, I tend to buy 6 yards of Ankara fabric and 6-yard lengths because they usually sell those. And most of my other things, if I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, I will buy 4 yards. And so very often I can get a dress because of my height or something, and I will have leftover fabric. And these hacking shirts, I've discovered a new McCalls one I'm going to start using, or what I use my scraps for. Everything else that's left over, I make tuffets, foot hassocks, and bolsters and things, so that I could cut down on my environmental waste from fabric, so I can try and be more responsible. All right, so I have quite a few of these hacking shirts. All right, now this was from a fabric I think I bought in 98. 98. And this is the hacking with the long sleeve, elastic wrist, little flounce at the bottom. It can be worn for me, since I'm a shorty, as a dress or with black leggings. And it's a rayon knit. It's heaven. It's delightful. And just goes to show no fabric is ever there too long, because this is from deep in my stash. Deep, 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 deep. 99, I think. Maybe 97. I bought it at Cloth World. So you old-time sewers know if I bought it at Cloth World, which was the precursor to Joann Fabrics, you know how old that is. All right, so once again, you've seen this fabric in the Rachel Comey dress, and this is it in the hacking pattern. I had just enough for the front, the back, and the little. The reason it's so easy to work with is this, because the sleeve is raglan, there's a front part and a back part, so you can tuck it into different places. But I'll be wearing these like my new t-shirts. And here's another from a dress I made like in maybe May. And I got this fabric from Ping's Fabric in Mandeville, Jamaica. And it has a swallowtail, and it's a bias tape neckline, so that's why it's possible to use your leftover scrap to make these. But the simplicity hack patterns are wonderful. You'll recognize the fabric. So even though that dress is not going to the wedding, it is going over some black velvet leggings. I think my daughter stole my black velvet leggings. They're not in my drawer anymore, and she loved them, and I don't see them anymore. But I'll get another pair. But this is the swallowtail. No, the high-low. High-low. No ruffle, because I didn't have enough left of this. Alrighty. In my August makes, I'll show you my 2 other contenders for the wedding. In the same color palette. One is a tuxedo, and on the next set. This is the leftover from that Tom and Linda Platt dress with the stripes. It is the high-low with the ruffle, little ruffle on the sleeve. This is the leftover from the dress, the sundress with black lace. I didn't have any of that black lace left, or I would have added it to the edge of these sleeves. All right. And once again, this is from Mommy Wata. I will put the link below to this pattern, this fabric company. And I missed something. Here we go. This is a duster pattern from Mimi G, and I cannot find the pattern envelope currently. I think it's because the two other things that go with it, the short cami top and the pants, I think I cut them out in some other fabric to go with this because I'm not really a jeans fan, and so I'm going to make the things that she designed to go with this. Even though I've seen her rock a pair of ripped jeans and a white cami. I'm not really a jeans girl, but you never know. But this is the duster. I will show a picture of it here. It's stunning. It's stunning. It's done in Ankara fabric, striped fabric that I got from AliExpress. I have washed it quite a few times. It is still a little stiff, but I think that's okay. I listened to a fellow sewer the other day say how with the Ankara fabric, you can decide how stiff you want it to remain. If you want it to be sculptural and structural, you can leave the wax in it and dry clean it. But if you want it softer, it will soften and soften as the time goes by. And like I said, I bought this fabric from AliExpress. I will link the store that had it in the details. I have to go back online and find it. And thank you for watching this video. I am hoping to show my love of sewing and how that you do not necessarily have to have a purpose for the sewing. It's just artistic expression, and believe it or not, someone will show up who needs it, or who you can gift it to, or that you'll eventually, event will come along. I love to sew. I love to do many other things, but right now, during these times, my sewing is really, really helping keeping me put things in perspectives and creating beauty every day. As you can already tell, I live in a beautiful place in Jamaica, but it helps to have something. And I sew in 15, 20, and 30-minute increments like the late Nancy Zeman used to say. I find little blocks, and then every once in a while I get a long block that I can put on a video or play some music and just retreat to my sewing and sew. Waited a long time to be able to do that, and now that I can do it, I've finally given myself permission to sew as much as I want. I'm currently reading a book. I think it's his 25th anniversary, and it's The Way of the Art, or Art of What I will figure it out. But it's really helped me because I was doling it out slowly. This is the time. So